Hey guys, um, so I like to apart about Friday Night Smackdown. So, so if you want to check out on my first wrestling, or the personal wrestling news on my first channel. So if you want to check out on my second channel or third YouTube channel as well. So, so you can news on my YouTube, all my applications below on my bottom on my screen. So you you can add YouTube advertising. So if you want to sign and just YouTube membership as well. So let's break everything down on tonight's Smackdown. Are very stacked up. So here's the poll results in the recap. So at the first off we have Nick Aldis. So Nick Aldis and Sasson Green will kick things off on SmackDown tonight. At your last time in their absence, Sasson Green and Terry Strand lost to follow Interference on SmackDown August 7th. Nick Aldis lost to Gunther at SummerSlam on August 4th. He was a SmackDown Garrison Manager. Nick Aldis. He was to induce a WWE Women's Champion Sasson Green. Adding to the ring to kick off the title show, and there was wasted no time to dressing her broken eye bone. So after he was broken eye socket onto the eye, and in honesty, he was asking that she will be with glasses to the title. Southern Green relents into a Mrs. promo. At the end where she talk about what the discrepancy made the level and was to rescued. And you see in how she came to work and did her best. And you see that she carried that she on the title in that until someone takes it off of her and was it is hers. And you see did about she was at SummerSlam. He was walking, so it allows you see she did. Adding in a fasted babyface moments has Nick Aldis was giving his CM. There was a jersey in agreed to give the champion 30 days to be get cleared. After when going to interrupted that the person was his. It wasn't technically him. It wasn't self. Wasn't has he started both said a party figure in the answered champion. I didn't rule out Matt Cardona to defend his wife. I just set a show toward to the break from the ring. Garcia Gunter while I wait at the ringside. Also a great bit of has babyface business to couple with the nothing else the and it was an amazing correct kill in a little fresh face. He was in good muscle made with a strong start to set the show that should lead to matchups. Southern Green is going to be the most beloved has babyface. So adding into women's top division, Idaho former Cole has Daniel Bryan. And you look it up. We updated to Pine Hall like the Iron Dog C with Gray Hair, so the crowd Cody loves her. And Nick honest assistance has them. I've been wanting for a hot mess. Season 1 of those performance whose probably can be touches back to her hard work and wasn't involving to connections with the attendance. And this is a big spot for Matt Cardona. Must long overdue. So let me look up just a minute. So speaking of that here, let me see. Let me look it up quick. I'll say probably I'll say about last year since 2021. So let me look at that here a second. Jonathan Green says I remembers about history of having affair with Daniel Bryan. Activist Jonathan Green is still finding a way to make the most out of her time in pro wrestling, or anyone must start somewhere and see we'll never forget her first opportunity in a WWE ring. You see if here has Daniel Bryan has also physical that it passed in a assassinate of Raw 7 years ago, and that is a moment she remembered today. So I think Green is counting to a claim to be having an affair with Daniel Bryan. Of course, that it wasn't such a truth, but it's still rebutted in a big way. This was all part of a lost storyline for Bryan Dennison and Susan Green played her part very well. So I remember when I saw that back in last year's 2021, and when I saw Brie Butter slap her to the face. So I remember that um, was back in August 12th, 2021. So I remember that when I was seeing that a year ago. So I was a hot nasty one of those performers who probably can be trusted back to her hard. Okay, this is a big spot for Matt Cardona as long. Okay, I read that long time ago. Um, in the next match we have Matt Cardona goes 1-on-1 against Gunter. And last time in their Athens, Gunter has undefined make orders at SummerSlam August 4th. After when Matt Cardona lost to Ricky Saints at the main event July 16th. After back from this commercial break, Gunter and Matt Cardona battled in a full match. After the Owen Garcia, Gunter submits to the actions, even power bowling the former United States and Intercontinental Champion on just a commentary table. It was a friend of his wife, sense of against Matt Cardona fought back into the ring, and it was a very worthwhile for the high drama near falls, and going to put him down with a power bomb him, and then he was tapping out, and Matt Cardona is out with a most Boston Crab after in this match. That is as at last lesson hits it Boston down to the ring with a formal announcing hole the social silence for the WWE Women's Championship on her waist. And it was before the heels could do any photo damage, just a hot mess. Terry Stratton is grapefully makes a receive, homing away at visible forwards. Also only to be left laying you. Adding in the scandal, squash match, eventually added with full control with his body soon had been given his espresso compared to Matt Cardona later in this angle that sets up a photo title program. This might work much like the open assessment. I'm doing good, guys. Oh, I'll see you later. So, and to what you said about to the comment, you said, um, I'll, I might hold just any second about CM Punk and Kevin Owens. So, let me see. I went to Matt Cardona meet in England that says before teleprogram this will most like So opening segment has Smackdown continued its hot for 30 minutes, and the winner in this match is Gunter. Matt Cardona and Gunter Ward, and it seems a little touch that is so good in this ideal of such a mass bring more of this and less also the guy cuts this poem in if it was about a types other stuff that has been extended in WWE for the past 23 years. Matt Cardona is still great at starting an ass kicking about his division before match does not have the same event. He may not have had his own ways, but this was a big win. It was always ready. Just Capello wasn't all 25 minutes after the show is to this point. Daniel finished on Southern Green. What if that is not imitative of whole star power like it is? Southern Company believes on whole she has reward the trust into the results. It so bring Boston forward at the top of the podcast. And it was a birthday classmates. A lesson was in solid player when he wanted to come across Tony Proxley, who was a who invested them to sign her in her makes shift swung to the former tattoo savings. Indeed, Wilson but did so cause it has. What if they were not yet assault on the idea of partnering Wilson for more at least 2 stars? Was it at last that it's nothing possible work for Tony Proxley? Only based on what has already been covered in news of NXT TV, and it has actually Cody Rhodes. He was confident to Nick Aldis in his press. He has just so to certain things so a difference with Randy Orton the Smackdown. CM. He was the songest on Sunday night main event in invented on September 6. Sami Zayn interrupted during the IRE of Cody Rhodes, who he was to pick a match between the two for tonight. In Nick Aldis and added this stipulation. What if Sami Zayn came in the last real good guy in WWE? He will receive a championship match against the winner of CM Punk and Kevin Owens. And it was some great. It was Ingo from Cody Rhodes here and it was a Jason Hawson of what we technically seen from the American Nightmare has a puzzle to also wins a title is neat because against Randy Orton says and it will be interesting to see what if we get more of this Cody Rhodes. The next match have the United States championship match. So you have Kamala Hayes against Baron Corbin. And last time India at the Pro Athens, Kamala Hayes on defeating Ricky Saints at main event July 30th. Baron Corbin defended his Trick Williams on Smackdown August 7th. Kamala Hayes had been home in Boston, but that did not just mean a championship victory was created. He was a former NXT World Champion and took the fight to his lost opponent in late Eastern bout, and it was set up for the fourth 48 instead. Baron Corbin was with Onion Cole and to serve Kamala Hayes onto the top rope into the area floor. After where his opponent was done or Corbin, he was a slide him into the ring. It was the never end of days in Scraffle between the goal and just ended a full match. Trick Williams appeared, allowing Ayari to sneak attack on Corbin. He was with a disc candlestick, and he was to the back. He also brings the former half U.S. champion. He lead him out from deal. It was before showing the Empire Sunny Rapple is standing tall. After has memory moving on from Kamala Hayes. Amid this spotlight was calling in since it does not bode well for this ideal that Anderson Coming guy would be forced into the entire pistol from here. So anyway, on this match is Baron Corbin. Kamala Hayes broke out a frog splash in honor of Eddie Guerrero. Andrew, who's the commentary team, there was a noise he watches inside the scene. India has a fan square off against Rey Mysterio in a main event low table fight that are infallible and so Testo and Wayne Barrett have proven to be in endurance duel. Baron Corbin looked good here for proving that he had not missed a step. The process of 2 years out of the WWE spotlight was it a great big man with quick, exciting heat is still as strong. A part of formal between the ropes. Okay, so Anya has for CM Punk and Kevin Owens promo. So, is it what you said, or is it a comment what you said? I did last time in Athens. Kevin Owens was the #1 contender match at SummerSlam August 2nd. CM Punk defeated Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam August 4th. ahead of the delivery services match until next week in Toronto. CM Punk cut off Kevin Owens. He was before he could say a word and coming to a prosecution is made by his number one contender. Was it in teams of Fireball Smackdown ensued with Owens? He was knocking Punk's history of bowling was. Nothing it included a week influence just a Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and AEW without Cody Mamie Dam. As the insert abandonment has Punk, he did a young KO 20 years ago, also in his independent scenes. After when Punk has claimed he has spent the last 2 decades, he was involved in getting better about Kevin Owens. He wasn't never put into the world to do so. After the bout of insults causing the surprise follow, he was claiming he would beat Punk next week and was the champion vowed to put Owens to fall asleep, and as it was every bit the Jesus Council of Fans with hope for it. He was finding classes with Lowry. I just also it held out of until next week's title match. After this highlights to all great toggles. Oh yeah, this is my favorite promos. Yep. I hope Kevin Owens wins. Yeah, I agree on that too. So, my opinion is, I hope to see Kevin Owens win until next week. So, I'm gonna give the big thumbs up for this. And yes, it was enough hitting between the two. It just is the idea that there is limited bad blood between them, and that every given oh, you're welcome anytime. I think hitting between the two to seal the idea that when there is limited bad blood between them, and that any given word they spoke about each other was running in of the facts that lines. I think it wasn't Eve and so wasn't an angle with the old and most commonly they put also championship match itself. CM Punk was doing on Kevin Owens to listen to a Young Bucks and on WWE TV. Wait a second. Why is Punk why is Kevin Owens missing about Young Bucks? I don't get it. Was on WWE TV. I didn't know it was on Smackdown. I didn't hesitate to get to McIntyre to revisit the name. I knew of the man who remembered him in those ones doing their rivalries one thing is for sure. CM Punk is going to poke and prod at the mic, and it almost always makes for a better 5 minutes. So let me see in this highlights here a second. I just looks like the apple is not KO. Kevin Owens respects the defense. He is bored. The spirit of CM Punk. We all sick of him. Right? CM Punk is making Kevin Owens let him talk for just minutes. Well, it's too funny. I can't blow 32 out. It's what is going on tonight. So, I know what's going on with Punk, CM Punk. I know what's going on with him. So, I need more of time before Kevin Owens powerbomb CM Punk through the announce table. So, Kevin Owens been doing the same thing like Shane McMahon for years. So you guys may look at Shane McMahon before. I didn't use this to blame me, insulted me, and scream at me in a just locker room full on my peers. And Kevin Owens on his history with Punk. I never going back in time with his assessment for sure. I knew he wasn't for Punk. Just turning out for WWE in 04, 05, 2004, 2005, got in WWE in 2006, and just so how did he cross paths. So, I've seen that part since 2006. I've seen that for a very long time. I think Kevin Owens did he talk about you can clearly see it. He doesn't want that smoke. So I think I know my St. Paul's been doing that for, I say, many of 30 years since. I think it isn't just the same thing did with Eddie Kitchen and AEW. It was 20 years of playing. I could come on, man. So, and then Punk brings up, has someone with a woman in my family, and having dealt with that way, and just compared scumbag he is. So, I think. And that is what you call a good old versus war with wars. And it wasn't just the same thing as Punk and Kofi Kingston did. I didn't mean Punk for life, but I love Owens. Sales the same stay on like this, please. I hope he doesn't try anything. So I really think so let's go to the next match to have a double threat match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. And your last time in your Athens, Demi Priest and R-Truth and the Road Warriors fought today, no contest on Smackdown. Moving on July 31st, the MMTs lost to Truth in place of Smackdown, June 19. So we have a new WWE Tag Team Champions. The crown of Friday night has Tama Tonga and Tony Tonga under the abundance. Under follow has a lesson how cool he was defense of World Warriors in the injury of Damian Priest and R-Truth to causes of the goal. And you end as this pack a three-way bottle placing the finish, but it was the only very the assemblies in their blows cable and they double power bomb to Truth that on them so it is victory. And it is so match that crowds the new champions and hopefully points the tag divisions with a spark to lack of babyface options to sounds also the titles. Besides, babyface is signing bigs so the question with pointing the goal on heels at this point the best options. And the winner in this match, the MFTs. I didn't feel like Damian Priest was above the tag titles in a partnership with R-Truth, even if this was a bit warning and wasn't their story. So I wasn't here and we're focusing on the WWE titles. It feels like a level next step was the offer of performing. It makes sense to have women's United States championship match. Tammy Strand goes 1-on-1 against Stacey Singh. Last time in their absence, Tammy Strand and Sasha Green lost to Lenny Reed and Foley Haley on SmackDown August 7th. In Stacey Singh, Lenny Reed and Foley Haley defend the Butter Twins in Pace at SummerSlam August 4th. And for a second, causing a full match. In this championship goal is Wiz Hands and Stacey Singh a photo and a bonus defend. Taylor's trying to win. Sacramento's 9 States, 7 set, and late into the match. Taylor's trying to score Super Works to a level. Suppresses Menso error only 2. Swiss resistance to winning lead. And falling heavy on the outside seat with them LSD. Frederick Southern Green has 8 results. SEC recovered Whitehall with a 1 is Joseph title. It's not only just the offenders get to the goal on a hill, which is a better offense given to the strength of the baby face or the Smackdown side of things, but it also pales Terry stranded in Southern Green and partnership forward. Anyway, it was a clock of Terry time to blame Southern Green, or maybe not Joseph, but Tori's soul. And does that make Cole the favorite to dishonor Southern Green? And in a way, this was a scrappy bit of business on a great night with the women's top division and a winner on this match, Stacey Singh. Stacey Singh should have been as a champion long before, and now so Jesse is running along that ran on for about 4 months. Too long. Southern Green versus Boston Hill says true or news or vital exponents. So it is time for our main event. Cody Rose and Randy Orton brought to close the show. And it was before the main event between Cody Rose and Sami Zayn. Randy Orton attacked Samantha Avenue and Sonya ball to spill into the for title crowd as they fall back to the ringside area. Anderson fumbled sides until he dropped to his referees on the commentary table. He grabs the steals and said, "Carlos up." He went back to grab this was his Lucille shot at him and but the formal person caught with a low blow. The formal delivery recipient chasing the suicide of his own, only to have produced. Also offering grabs a weapon from him. The show went off to the air with the voices Western Cody Rose has added his angle intended to bow or other a hot closer to set the show. He intended this highlights the ongoing referees after the top of Friday's night. Navarro also posted Sami Zayn argument for Compass keeping him out of the Earth title pistol. I just said Steele's spot always seems so common it takes so long to set up a one roast good unless in his camera. angle is on point. The ultimate Cody Rhodes problem is in wasn't better place for now than it was maintaining the biggest show of the year. Neither of MVP and overall grade. He was a former WWE Women's Champion, and it was all over this show, and there was several segments on it if there was any questions about her role on the title show and how serious WWE opposers were about supposing her. It was answered on Friday's broadcast. This was a great show that set up the several top views and highlights something great and had meaningful title Saints' hands and wasn't a strong ball to close things out. And it wasn't the best in 4 episodes the Blue Blend has produced in age. So that's all we have for this week's Smackdown. So let me see the notes. The second and do the last thing we do the 2 polls in a second. So make sure you locked in for a packed night of pro wrestling on this Saturday, tomorrow night, AEW on Inclusion. It all kicks off on TNT and HBO Max. So I just hesitate for WWE main event poll to Smackdown, missing the fan Soria. So is it knocking off WWE contract story is completely false. So I'm gonna read that in a few minutes when I get done my Smackdown review here. Let me see. Here's R-Truth and Cody Rhodes at the Smackdown locker room. I think. So, okay, so I had to let you guys know it. Make sure WWE has dropped the first poster for Saturday night main event starting next month. Next week. Yep. Yeah, probably next week. So let me see here a second. Yeah, so next week will be on August 24th on Friday. So I had to let you guys know to make sure WWE has dropped the first poster for Sunday night main event starting next month. Um, oh yeah, I seen that. Certified 2 made his debut last Tuesday. Yes, yes, I seen that part of his highlights. It's on YouTube as well. Certified 2 is now on the main roster of NXT. So he might get fit for NXT. So Certified 2 needs the full vaccines probably soon. And they might bring back Save Cobb and Tanga with a fastest with Certified 2. So what do you think? So so um I know we lost Tangaloa and Save Cobb might be good fastest with Certified 2 with NXT. So what do you think of that? Last that comment. Yeah, I think so too. Um, oh, it's more. Um, so this talk almost up about her delivery release, and it reflexively broke down and started crying after receiving certain news. So this talk said the release came after it left mentally surgery week happening in Emily. She struggled to process it after working so hard to return. And she also revealed that a deposit having it feeling something was wrong. She didn't want to believe she was about to be released. So, um, and that was a really dirty move by WWE. So, it's all about TKO and spoiling things all the time. So, we need to get rid of TKO. So, I think it needs it was by so far the coldest release out of all of them. She's got her on their watch and then indeed believes her, so the accuracy was clear. So why will she think she will get signed again? She might go to TNA. I really think. So it's basically me that find out soon. Um, I'm surprised why she thinks she will get signed again. She might. I don't know what's going on with her. It's all about taking care of basic cuts of top, get rid of WWE superstars and famous stars too. So I blame it on TKO. It's on their faults, not WWE. It's all about TKO. So yes, I really think I'm not blaming on WWE. So I was blaming on TKO. So yes, I'm thinking. Um, Sasuke Nakamura is back on Smackdown, and he's bringing a dangerous new partner along with him. I'm not gonna play this video here on live stream here. I'm not watching it when I get done here. So I think Paige Assembly was reacting after August 14th, my dance husband gets cut. Oh, so it's a brand new movie is coming out. So ever since the new trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4 has been released, releasing in late next year's 2027. So I will be watching House of Glory when Excelina returns. I will watch her on September 4th in Los Angeles. I will be watching a lot of the stuff. So the last time I've seen MAW wrestling, I've seen that. I was grabbing that on regular YouTube. So let me see. So Mason gives something to the place on main event before the Mason pick up to the win. So this was exciting news. So will Leia WWE or AEW after leaving TNA? Oh man, what all this means? I was thinking about Leia might be going to WWE roster. It might get fit. So what if he goes to a little AEW debuts him for 3 months, but then he won't be seen from again? So I'll say he might go there if some right options that it starts off in NXT. So that's what I'm thinking. So AEW lot didn't resemble not gonna pay him, but AEW got an offer, and I don't think he's a mark for WWE. So NXT, okay, at least she could lose him. So he might seriously WWE. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's go to live polls right away. On your wrap things up. Um, so let's go to a live polls. So we have 50% when you liked it, 50% is alright, and 2% is alright, 2% didn't like it. So let's go to my X Twitter poll. So we have 100% we liked it, and 20% is alright. So so you can come back here on starting next week. So come back here on next week on Monday from Monday Night Raw and so much more. So we get Lost Giggle, Spotify Occupy, Spotify Radio, and Podcast Energy, and so much more. So I hope you guys have a blessed Friday, have a great weekend. So you can find me here on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. So I hope you guys have a blessed, have a great night, have a great weekend. Come back here next week for Monday Night Raw, this coming Monday, and more. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great night, you guys. Peace.